So I made a mistake. We do the upper first. So we still do the little 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch from the molar and the canine up. So it's usually right in the sulcus. Parallel, parallel. I'm going to start pushing in. You want the grinder to hit the 2 pencil marks at the exact time. So I'm not going to roll it, but I might push a little harder either in the anterior or the posterior. I'm getting closer and closer. See how close I am to hitting the 2 pencil marks? Go a little more. I hit the 2 pencil marks at the exact same time. Okay? So now we're going to align the upper and the lower together. Make sure that the back is lined up. Keep them together. And we're going to push parallel again until we hit the upper. So your upper is your guideline now. I'm really close now. As soon as I touch it, I'm done. They should stand up on their own. I'm not quite there because they're not standing on their own. Now they stand on their own. So we've got 2 sides where they stand on their own. Okay. Now we're going to use our upper as a template again. 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch away from the molar. Same thing from the canine. Parallel, parallel to the grinder. Make sure you have it down on the plate, because if you have it up like so, you're going to get a different cut. You don't want to rock it back and forth. You want to just push straight back. I have a lot more material here than here, so that means I need to push a little harder on this side than the back. I'm getting closer to the pencil mark. I'm pretty close. Now if you look here, at the back, it's starting to look more like image. Still need a little bit more. There, I hit the 2 pencil marks. Okay, now we use the upper as your template for the lower. Line them up again. Make sure they're lined up. Use the upper as your template for the bottom. There's not much there on the bottom. There's not much there. That's why your base is crucial. There, we got to stand up. So it's standing up on 3 sides now. Just so I can talk for a second. Now we're going to do these little corners here. I call them the pizza cuts. So we're going to keep them together. And it's kind of just like cutting little bites of pizza in the corner. I'm going to turn it on, keep them together. Just little pizza cuts. This one doesn't have a really nice base here, so you won't get that nice pizza cut. But the bottom will, because it's got a nice point. So see, you have the nice little pizza cuts. You could also stand them up on the side that way. Okay. Now you do the anteriors separately. Turn that off for a second. So we're going to work on the maxilla again. So you have 1, 2, 3 points. You by the cuspid, and the midline. Let's do that one first. So we're going to mark. You already kind of have it where the canine is. Canine, and then midline. So we're going to go in sideways. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. But I find if you do a little bit at a time, it works better in the anterior. Kind of looks crooked yet, so let's do a little bit more. Okay. Now you also have to be careful you don't hit the anterior teeth and knock them off. Pretty good. Okay. So the mandible, look at this. So you mark at the canines and then you round it off. There's no point. So we're going to mark canine, and then we're just going to round it around. This is the only time you don't do straight cut. Don't cut off your teeth. But that's as good as we can get because the base could have been a little better right there. Now this is a study model you probably wouldn't want to show to your patient because it still has, you can add more stone and make it a lot prettier, but it stands up on the side, on the back, it sits in the sides, on the corners. So this the doctor can use to study all different angles. Okay. Some things that you could do is make it even prettier, get your lab knife. Now labs themselves, they do a lot more things to this to make it even prettier for actual viewing to the patient, but this would be a perfectly good study model that the doctor can view and look at completely.
Very nice.